You know that feeling you get when you first come into gardening and you're looking for tools to bring onto your plot to start working, and you're like, where do I start? What do I really need? I haven't got a huge budget. I don't know whether I have enough space to keep all of these tools. Well, in today's Grow Your Plot with me, Dave Lifton, we're going to be looking at some beginner tools, some very basic tools, stuff that has helped me a lot on this plot. I'm going to talk about my experiences with tools as well, and how you don't have to spend a lot of money to get some really, really good quality tools on your plot. My number one recommendation for something that really gets you started on allotment would have to be a fork, and that's because I find them easier to use than spades. When it comes to digging really clay soil, when I was using a spade, the problem was that I just couldn't pierce through those really thick layers on my Bristol soil, so it was really hard to get through that. Whereas with a fork, I could get in there easily, I could turn the soil. I used the fork to get all my compost onto my soil, I mulch it down, and it's really good for spreading those layers. Next up, for any allotment site, I would definitely recommend getting a battery powered strimmer. These are fantastic. They don't cost a lot. I bought mine from Argos for about £30, but they just need a little bit of plastic strimmer wire in the bottom. They come with it anyway, and it should last you a while. But just to blitz down all of the allotment site, it's really good. For me to find a battery powered strimmer that I could take home, charge, and then bring back up again, slot that back in, and just go for about an hour, just cutting down all the grass. It was revolutionary. Tool number 3, something that I don't use so often, but I still find very valuable, is a spade. So you can't go wrong with a fork and a spade. Spades I find really useful for digging out any bramble roots. So I go straight through the bramble root with that spade. It really breaks it up. So the fourth tool that I'd recommend to anyone is a wheelbarrow, and it's worth investing a little bit of money in getting a wheelbarrow because they really revolutionise how you move around. There's just so much more that you can do. You feel like your options are suddenly like doubled, tripled even by the fact that you have a wheelbarrow on site. So there you have it. Those are my tool recommendations for anyone starting an allotment or is sort of in the midst of an allotment and is sort of struggling. They're really valuable. They'll help you put the time into a better system and kind of just keep things maintained and working as well as they can.
And here's a quick tip.
If you're looking to get tools for your garden or allotment, then look for second-hand tools because they'll always be a lot better quality in my opinion. And also you can look on Gumtree, you can look for where people are maybe moving house and they're giving away all their tools. Often these are like hand-me-downs from other people, and otherwise you're spending a lot of money buying new tools, but it's still worth it. When I first started gardening, we got our first allotment site, my friend and I, we bought exactly that, those £20 fork and a £20 spade, and they broke within 2 or 3 months of having them. So do invest in some good quality products, or go and find some second-hand products from an antique store or Gumtree online. Go and have a look at them and see what kind of quality they are. What kind of tools do you really value on your allotment sites? I'd love to hear. Drop me a comment in the comment box below. Let's start a conversation because there's so much heritage around tools and I love it. All of my tools here, I'm so attached to that if I lost one of them, I would be very upset. So I think with a lot of gardeners that's the case. But yeah, let me know what tools mean a lot to you and what you found really works for you on your allotment sites. That's all from me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it helps you out on your garden projects this year. Do remember I'm uploading videos every week, so if you'd like to subscribe you can hit the button down there.